phone move. I know that you're out here. There's things we gotta go through. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a special guest.
Hey.
Could I just say your name?
Should we start that again? So, you my fucking blood clot, go to you. I know everything about you. Ooh. I know where you live and I know where you roll from.
Oh, okay, we
Okay,
so this is Shantae. She's my Marjay. She's not my Marjay, but her name's Shantae. You come to my yard and we stay at the shard. My man links me and he goes to my yard. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I've got my special guest, Miss
Shantae.
Yeah, well, I'm here with Shantae and we're going to tell you a story time of how Shantae almost got me killed. Her national insurance number is PA084192 in case you want to report it to the police.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No, she
that never happened. Okay, District disaster.
District disaster. So us two and our other cousin, we all studied in London, and literally District was on it was on my doorstep because I lived in Zone 2, you know, Central.
It wasn't really your doorstep, you had to catch the bus or the tube, but yeah.
Or an Uber. So don't be hurtful. Yeah. But it was like 10-15 minutes away from my gaff. Right, so
no, I believe it. I understand.
You do? Okay.
I understand. So yeah, basically we both got a uni in London. We both we weren't living close to each other, but
we made it happen.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? We made it
both
happen.
used to come see each other and stuff. I think you came to see me a few times. I came to see you a few times.
Yeah. And we'd go to Central together. We'd do the London activities together, like ching ching to us. So we went to the club, right, and we was having the best night of our lives. We was with ASOS models.
ASOS.
We was with
basically. Remember Connor, our type. Basically, we had this guy who was like our promoter, and every time we go to the club, like we were on like the best table. And usually, remember like those times that we went on a table just with girls. Like it was never like a situation where there was like guys.
Always, but never with roadmans. But it's always with a group of girls. Always celebs, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think they knew my fame that was coming to YouTube.
Like we never had to be in a table where we were like forced to speak to guys. Like it wasn't like an awkward situation.
No.
Like, it was always really good and
so much fun.
That time that we went, it was so amazing because Chantal Jeffries must have been DJing.
Right.
So it was on the table doing like coffee Patron shots with Chantal Jeffries. And
literally, her management come over to us and was like, "You girls getting turned?" And we was like,
"You girls want coffee Patron?"
I was like,
little table.
I was like, "Come on, shall we do it? Shall we back? Let's get the shot, cause."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So we're living our best life, right?
Yeah.
Chantal Jeffries, we're living our best life.
Yeah.
So we're like
looking at each other like,
oh, we made it. So Chantal Jeffries, like the club finished, 4 o'clock comes, then it's time to get our thing. And Chantal's like, we're going to after party. So I'm trying to. There's this Brazilian girl, the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh yeah. So everyone's coming out the club basically, and I had something at the cloakroom, right? So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the cloakroom, babe, 1 second. I'm thinking she's gonna be okay on her own. Little did I know, she was like pretending to be Brazilian.
Yeah, I told this girl I'm Brazilian and she was speaking to me in Portuguese. She was like, I love all shata. I was like, shapa, shapa, shoo. Shata.
And this is a friend of me. Me and the friend were looking at each other like, what is she doing? And the girl was like, it's okay, it's okay.
No, I was like, shapa, shapa. And like, been dead ass. And Chantal was like, get out of my way.
I was looking at her like, what?
But you was dead ass laughing. You was like, she was dead ass. Like, am I only a child? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. No, but she was like laughing. Chantal was dying laughing. So we got out of the club, and if you know London, you know District's like on an alleyway.
It was an alleyway.
And then up the road by Nickelodeon.
By the way, the club's closed now.
So the club's closed. So up the road by Nickelodeon, there's KFC. So I was like, come Shantae, KFC, Uber with goods.
Yeah.
Shantae told me no. You didn't say
No, I
She told me we went to an after party.
All I remember from that night, and I was so drunk, I'm not even gonna lie. All I remember was literally thinking, how are we getting home? Like, we need a lift home. Like, we need to get home.
Okay.
And I think it was the alcohol.
Blame it on the booze. Got you feeling loose.
Hey.
Blame it on the blame it on the
No, I actually blame it on alcohol because I actually can't remember saying that. But I think I was just in my head. I was just thinking that we need to get home.
Yeah.
And we need to get home safely.
Yeah.
And then, but instead.
So anyway, so I'm like, okay, food home, we're going. Yeah. So then we walked to KFC and KFC was closed. So we walked past the Dstrkt, then we saw Satan and his cousins. Right. So the Rolls Royce. No, Shantae had ran up the road.
No one ran up the road. Okay, no one ran up the road. No one ran up the road. I didn't run up the road at all. I thought I knew someone. I thought I saw someone I knew. So I was like, oh, is that so and so? But it wasn't. It wasn't. But there was a Rolls Royce and one of the same guys that we met in the club.
No, we didn't know him. We didn't know him.
Why
he was a stranger.
We didn't know him.
No, listen. So we're waiting for the Uber because you know where we was. Cars can't drive up there, so we went back to Dstrkt to wait for the Uber. Then Satan's cousin pulls up in his Rolls Royce with his friends.
Yeah.
So he's like, "How you girls getting home?"
Yeah, he had like a fake
American accent.
And you know why I know it's a fake accent? Because the next time that I actually went clubbing, I saw him.
Did you?
And he was like, you girls are trouble. But he had like an African accent.
Make up your mind, Nigel.
So I think I think he was African, but he was just putting on an American accent. And I was looking at him like, what is this?
Get me away from you. So he's like, you girls want to lift home?
Yeah, he was like, oh, do you want to lift home?
He's like, I was like, no, we're just going to get an Uber. We're going to get some McDonald's. He's like, no, we get you that. We get you that.
Don't worry. Like,
so me and Shantae looked at each other like,
let's do it.
Christmas.
Obviously, if there was more of us, we would, as a group, probably would have been like, is this a good option? However, there was only two of us, and when we're both drunk,
there's no, you know how when you have one sensible friend and one like we're both drunk, we're not sensible.
So we got in this car.
So we got in the Rolls Royce, and I'm gonna insert some snaps of us in the Rolls Royce, thinking we're so fucking
so embarrassing.
Thinking we're absolute. We thought we was Bernice and Bria Miles.
You know the snaps where you like casually get the stars and the Rolls Royce in, like all of like the glistening bits on the ceiling.
It was ridiculous.
It like touched up our hair. You actually did. I really did. Oh guys, I can't even think about it.
So in the Rolls Royce, and literally, as I said, I live down the road from Dstrkt. So this man's driving.
On the tube.
About two.
A few stops.
About two. Yeah, so anyway, this man's driving, and at first we're in the car like, your bitches wanna get a dirty.
At first we're not thinking like, oh, where's this car going? We're just like in the moment, like we're just taking snaps and stuff. So why half an hour later, we're looking out the window and there's motorway.
I know, literally, I goes trying to where they're taking us.
So we're both looking like, I'm looking at that mirror. She's looking out that window. We're both like, where the fuck are we? Like, I don't understand.
And then I said they had a little escort. They had the Chinese, no, what was she? Asian. Asian escort. The Arab.
Basically, the main reason why we stayed in the car, like, we're not stupid. We're not gonna get into a car and think, oh yeah, let's go home, because people can like kidnap you and kill you. There was another girl in the car.
And she was like, oh my god, hi girl.
She was like an Arab girl. She sounded like she was from Dubai or something. She had that like, you know, that Arabic American accent.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it, but yeah, she was in the car with us. So we're thinking, this guy must be cool because there's another girl in the car. So when we get to the motorway, we're looking at the girl like, what's happening here?
Like, where is he taking us? Because I gave him my address and this is not the way.
And then Aaliyah is getting upset. She's holding it. She's like this. She's like, no, Shantae, no. She's like, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. And
after that, I was like, me and my extra self, I say, God, listen to me.
And
I haven't had one child. I haven't made a meal yet. Like, you don't need to kill me now. I haven't lived my purpose. So Shantae phones the police. Shantae. I was like, and I was encouraging her to phone the police. I was like, don't be loud. So the police was like, hello, what's going on? 999. And Shantae's like, they're taking us. They're taking us. Shantae's like, they're taking us. And I was like, yeah. Because the music was so loud in the car, we couldn't hear the police couldn't hear us, and they couldn't hear us on the phone to the police.
It was so
I'm gonna say like 45 minutes later we got to the destination.
No, wait, we didn't go, we stopped, remember, because we was like, girl, let us out. We was like, let us out, you're gonna kill us, let us out. So they let us out at the side of the motorway, yeah.
Oh yes! Oh my god, and I was like, no, where we go? No, they let us out. I was like, where's McDonald's? I was like, we passed by McDonald's, like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
We kind of realised that was on the edge of the motorway, so the main we
was both drunk.
Yeah, and the guy was like really trying to reassure us.
Yeah, like we're not gonna kill you.
No, that was the Arab girl. The African guy. He was
this is like some like African Americans mix. Like, we're not going to kill you, girl. Don't worry, girl.
That kind of sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, don't worry, like we're gonna look after you.
Yeah.
Just get back in the car. That should have been the red flag.
Yeah, I know.
But we went back in the car. Yeah.
So we got back in the car.
We got back in the car.
Continued on the drive to fucking
on the motorway, not knowing where we're going. Like he could have taken us anywhere.
Literally, my daughter can't go clubbing, I can't lie. But anyway, so we got to the apartment, and I was like, "There's Westfield," and I live by Westfield, but I live by Westfield White City. So I was like, "Oh, we're actually by my house."
Yeah.
Little did I know.
Because we're not from London, so we don't know the area.
No.
Then we realised we was in Stratford, East London.
East.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The opposite of West.
So we're halfway around the world.
So we're halfway around the world in London term, yeah.
So we get to this fucking.
So we get outside and we're like, oh, so why are we here? And he's like, oh, we're stopping off. Remember, he said, oh, we're stopping off, and then we're gonna drop you back home. So why, when we get into the door of the apartment, does the Rolls Royce just drive off? Because the Rolls Royce had a driver, remember?
Yeah,
the Rolls Royce had a driver. And then me and Aaliyah was like, where's that Rolls Royce going? And he was like, just come up, like, we'll get you Uber, Uber.
Yeah, I remember. It's like, we're gonna order food, you like pizza,
I was like, I don't know these people, I wanna go home.
Yeah, we're looking at each other like, what have we got ourselves fucking into? Yeah. And I feel like we started to sober, well, I thought we're starting to sober up, like, you know when a night goes, like, not ideal, when you just start to sober up.
And like, I feel like we were looking back, look how happy we was when we first got in the car.
Like literally like, hey, you wanna go and get it, bitch.
Then when we got out the car, we was like this. Oh.
Right. So what happened? So we go into the apartment now, and there's this really good Bruno Mars looking boy. Like, do you remember with the hat?
I didn't find him good looking.
No, I mean he's a good person.
The way he treated me after, it was
when I left.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the apartment now, and we're like thinking, what the fuck? And then then I was sitting in the thing, and I had a Louis Vuitton clutch bag. This French man come out the room, and he's dead ass.
He got both of our, basically we were both wearing Louis Vuitton bags, right? So this Italian guy who worked for Louis Vuitton took both our bags
and was caressing them
and was like, oh yes, this is real, this is authentic Louis Vuitton, like this is real, like. And it's so weird because I actually had a job interview with Louis Vuitton the other day.
Yeah.
And he was in there, and I was like, okay, why have you come back to me? So strange. But yeah, he was like, yeah, this is a real Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, like,
and we were like, yeah, we know.
I know.
But there was him, there was like other guys, but I can't remember any of them.
Yeah, and then I was asking really stupid questions. I was asking like stupid questions. So I was like, I've got to go. Like,
we got to go. Basically, Aaliyah was sitting down at a table. Yeah. Like, she was just like hands in her lap, like, you know when you're at someone you don't know's house,
let me tell you,
sitting there like this, like, and then me and the guy, I was like, look, we need to go home. Like, I will book an Uber back to West London, but both of our phones were dead. Yeah. So we couldn't get an Uber.
Mine was on like 1%. I kept going in and out of airplane mode. You know them ones, right?
And then the boy
Uber's kept cancelling, sorry. Yeah. So Uber's kept cancelling.
And then the boy was like, oh, go on the Uber app on the iPad, which is on a wall or something. Yeah. So I was like, cool, let me go on the iPad app now.
This is when you went out the room?
No, I was in the room. Because
in the
was
kitchen?
like kitchen and then there was like a living room bit.
Oh, yeah.
So I must have gone on the iPad app now and I must have kept looking back at Aaliyah because it was such a weird situation that I was just like, why the fuck did we get ourselves into
Yeah,
this?
like how?
And then Aaliyah was just like this, like shaking her head. She was like, you know that mum, when something bad happens, she's just like shaking her head in disgust. And I was looking at her like, oh no. And then we were both drunk, so we were both like
we were not 100% there.
We didn't know what was going on. We were trying to be sober, we were trying to be sensible.
Yeah, but
it just
just weren't working.
So I was looking at her and I was like, what's wrong? I was like, what's wrong? Because she was like this, and she was like, we'll talk about it when we get home.
Yeah, I remember. And she
like, no. She was like, we'll talk about it when we get home. And I was like, we'll talk about what? Because the way I know Aaliyah, so I know when she says things, like, she's saying it with
I was saying that we're not gonna, what I was saying was we're not gonna do this in front of these fucking weird dolls. When we get home, we'll expand on what I'm thinking. Because if I tell these, like, what I'm thinking, they're going to stem on my throat. I thought it was her fault.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna blame it on me, which was not the case. Because we both decided to get into the car. Hello. Yeah. So anyways, I was like, talk about what later, because why are you acting like this? Why have you got an attitude? And then it must have just basically become an argument. I don't know what from. And then okay, so from trying to book an Uber to get into an argument, it is a bit weird. So there was arguing back and forth now, and I was like shouting at her, and then the Arab girl was like in the corner, and then me, because I'm brave. What did I say about the Arab girl?
Yeah, it's like this fucking fucking Arab girl. But honestly, because I feel like because I'm black, right? This is what I gotta say. Because I'm black, like everyone thought I was starting the argument.
But I'm black as well.
Half.
No, actually, my dad's half. I'm black.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, but I feel like because I'm dark skinned and Shantae's light skinned, everyone thought I was like the cause of this argument. So then the whole room started switching on me. So the Italian man stopped caressing my bag and put it down.
Oh my god.
And then the black boy was like, wait, you're gonna sit up in here and call her. And I'm just like, fuck off, you don't know who I am. So fuck off, you and your little rental, little pussy. He's like, you see strangers and you get in a Royce voice.
He's like, that's what you get for getting in the car with strangers. That's what he said to us, by the way.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what you get for getting in the car with
I was like, shut up, shush your mouth, right? So then I come out in the landing. I see Shantae with Bruno Mars on the iPad.
Yeah, because he was like, he thought you was the reason as well.
Yeah, like light skin privilege.
No.
The bullets.
They were like, he was like, don't worry, just calm down. And I was like, no, that fucking bitch. And he was like, just calm down, like, you're gonna get home, don't worry. And I was thinking that he was like a nice guy.
Yeah.
This is what I thought, okay.
Okay, so then I'm thinking I'm just like, you know what, Shantae switched on me, fuck that. These people are crazy. Fuck them. I'm going home. So I put myself at Uber. I stormed out the apartment. So then when I stormed out the apartment, I crossed Shantae and Bruno Mars. So I was like, I'm going. And Shantae was like, no, let's talk about it. I was like, no, I'm not talking to you.
She was like, no, I think what's other one is I'm never
yeah, I was like, I'm never talking to you again. I'm never talking to you again. This is so fucking traumatic. Right? And then Shantae goes, no. Like, we're just going back and forth. I was like, no, Shantae, I'm going. Done my walk, my proud walk. Got outside the fucking apartment. My phone died. But me, my pride's so high. Yeah. I was never going back in that apartment to charge my phone. So I saw a train station across the road. But I'll tell you my story. Let Shantae continue after I left. So after I left.
So basically after here, like, it's been an amazing video. Like, it's been amazing.
But yeah, thanks so much for watching. We love you so much. Mwah.